She speaks very well of how the establishment treats her, but 2 days a week in a resort is not the easiest thing to live off of. Polio is not a member of Farmers with Disabilities. She's in no association and has no opportunities to benefit from donor or grant funding. Yet still, she gets up every day to make something happen for herself.
The Farmers with Disabilities Beekeeping Association aims to elevate public consciousness regarding the challenges faced by women with disabilities employing film as their medium. Enableher chronicles the daily lives and struggles of differently abled women across St. Lucia, with a focus on residential access issues.
Well, sensitization, and because what we realize is a lot of persons are not even aware that we have people living in our communities and among us with disabilities and with these struggles. So hopefully more people will become aware of what is happening, and we can get help and assist them with their businesses, with their homes, and a lot of it is the places where they live. It is very difficult because most of these women, either they have amputated legs or they cannot really walk in the terrain that they live. So hopefully people will hear about their situation and we will be able to help them.
Caroline Amab, Vice President of the association, elaborated on the film's content.
We followed 5 women living with disabilities, their challenges, their daily challenges, how they go about their daily lives. We followed one of them at work, and so a lot of things we take for granted. Hopefully people will realize that what we take for granted and we do easily is a challenge for others.
Imab urged societal consideration for the needs of differently abled individuals.
We have to be more sensitive towards persons with disabilities, respecting the signs like parking for persons with disabilities. You realize a lot of people just park in anyhow. They have no respect for these signs. And generally just to be more conscious of people living among us in the community.
CUSO International provided support for the film, with filmmakers anticipating shifts in behavior, recognition, and accessibility for people with disabilities.
We need a shift in the dynamics of how we treat people with disabilities. And we tell them, we tell them in the way that we build our buildings. We tell them in the way that we speak to them. We tell them in the way that we allocate budgetary resources. We speak, and we don't realize how loud we are speaking. We have seen some changes in recent times with our building codes and so forth, but I believe that the message is far from being received, and we have to place emphasis, and this film will help us in doing that by sharing the word and building awareness around people with disabilities. It's an important part of our community, important part of our country, and we must incorporate.
Last week, Minister Jeremiah Norbert, responsible for disabilities, disclosed budgetary allocations for a landmark disability unit and prosthetic center. Gina Filippi, HDS News Force.